Hi guys, my name is Demetria Hazelgrove, and this is the About Me presentation. So a little bit about me. I'm from Memphis. I currently live in Middle Tennessee. I'm employed at a marketing firm right now, but I'm not in the position I want to be in. My current position is pre-press color specialist. So early on, when I was a kid, I was enthralled with commercials. And in the 80s, we had some great commercials. As you can see, we got Max Headroom, we got the Kool-Aid Man busting through, and then we got Ronald McDonald. Like, I was just enthralled with the advertising at the time, and that's where I really got my love of graphics and advertising and marketing as a whole. So I started my education journey at Southwest Tennessee Community College. I did get my 2-year degree. It's an Associate's of Applied Science in Graphic Art Technology. But my current goal right now is to graduate. I cannot wait. I am just ecstatic and I just can't believe I'm almost there. Graduation is set for December 12th of this year. And as it says, I'm going to celebrate my socks off. I'm just so excited. I can't stand it, really. So my future goals, I call these the 3 Ps. Number 1 is to be promoted to a marketing position where I'm already at. And number 2 is to provide for my family back home in Memphis. They're kind of stuck in a cycle of poverty, but if I'm able to provide for myself, I can also provide for them, hopefully with a higher income. And then number 3, I'm just going to party and enjoy retirement. We did some graphics. I don't know if anyone else has taken this class, but it was graphics for strategic media. In there, he wanted us to work a little bit on our personal branding. So this is kind of the theme I went for. It's a Pantone chip kind of theme. That's because, as you can see here, this is the Pantone chip book fanned out. I'm pretty much working in that most days, matching client colors and things like that. I do have a portfolio of my work that I've done through my career. If you're interested, you can just snap that QR code really quick. Here's some other stuff we did from that class. This was a mock-up Instagram post I did for Coke with the graduation theme, obviously. And then he wanted us to redesign the Memphis Zoo logo, so that's a couple options there. And then also he wanted us to do an infographic. There's an example of that. And then the one on the right is a Facebook graphic. The nonprofit pet organizations are always so much fun to do. And so that's a Facebook graphic for that. So, obsessions. I'm obsessed with unicorns. It is quite a problem. As anyone that knows me really well will tell you, my current focus is collecting Christmas unicorns. All things Christmas that have unicorns on them, I want to collect it. So, yeah. My second obsession is Michael Jackson. Off the Wall is my absolute favorite album. He's the best of all time, always will be. And then my last obsession here is my wiener dog, Lolly. And shown here is her favorite toys. Those are her hot dog babies, and she runs around with them and chews on them and leaves them everywhere for us to step on. She's a terrible mother, that's for sure. Here's some bonus pics of Lolly. She has lots of accessories and lots of clothes, so we have a lot of fun with her. She's like our fur baby for sure, and she's been an emotional support for me ever since COVID. COVID was a rough time for sure, especially career-wise. So she's my rock in wiener form. And then speaking of rocks and outside, so my other hobby when I'm not inside doing digital things, I am digging in the dirt. And for whatever reason, I have chosen to try to plant and maintain the most pretentious plants possible. So the one on the left is a gardenia. Then the one in the middle and the one on the right are hydrangeas. But that one on the right, for whatever reason, I can't get him to bloom. This is like his 3rd year, but I keep nurturing him and talking to him and trying to motivate him. So we'll see what happens. Like I said, a fun fact is that I did gain employment during COVID in Oklahoma City. And at first, I was very apprehensive about moving to another city, another state. Actually, to put it lightly, I was scared to death. But once I got there and I realized that it was a very comfortable jump to make from Memphis. It's a lot like Memphis as far as it's got the same cost of living is the same. People there are really friendly. There's lots of stuff to do for sure, and the food is great. So here's some pictures of the Oklahoma University. I did start taking classes there while I was there living in Oklahoma. So these are some pictures of the campus because it was really neat, the statues that they have around. That one in the middle, he is Chief Cloudwalker. So thank you for listening to my presentation today, and I want to end with my favorite quote. Without commitment, you'll never start. Without consistency, you'll never finish. Fall down 7 times, get up 8. Never give up. Thanks, guys.